Well, what up, YouTube? Today I got a subscriber game against Winning Champ 13. Hey, I just want to say, hey, thanks for the gameplay and just a good competitive match. Like I said, subscriber games is not something that I do often because it's tough. The way I run my channel is I'm trying to give you guys tips and show you guys strategies. So it's hard to play against folks that already know what my strategies and my tips are. So you almost in a sense know how I play. So it's kind of hard to run a subscriber game when people are watching how I play and they understand how I play, and you take that same tactics and apply it to me. It's kind of hard for me to combat it. But nonetheless, he has to go into this game, and when he started again, it's going to be 4-minute quarters, but deviates from regular ranking, which is 4-minute quarters. I don't know what level this is, if it's all pro or Madden or all Madden. I have no idea because he selected the game type and set up the game and just invited me to play. So he gets the ball first, and let's see what he comes out, man, against your Baltimore Ravens. So he's running the ball up here first, and I usually come out on base defense as usual just to see what you have to offer. So 2nd down and 7. Going to anticipate a run play, shift my line, gains another 3 or so yards, puts him in 3rd and 4. Oh, you're padding the close formations. Well, you guys know I don't like close formations, but I play underneath coverage and I'm able to knock it down and force him to punt the ball off. So it appeared like I'm doing good so far, right? And definitely playing offline is definitely a different experience than playing like the ranked games. Like the players are a little bit like more responsive, and the kick meter definitely is different from online. It's like a little bit slower, I guess. When you play offline, it's a little bit faster. So I'm going to test here. Here was just a bad pass. I was just lucky it didn't get picked off. That's all I can say. I didn't know I was going to do a touch pass. I wanted to do a bullet pass, but come on, 2nd down. And what I'm noticing right now as I'm playing is he's in some type of 3-3-5 nickel formation. See the 2 hard down linemen and then the linebackers on the side of him. So I'm watching that, taking note of it, and see how long he sticks in that defense, if he's going to stay in it long enough. Because he's like, there he goes again. And look how wide open the box is. He's just playing for pass. And then he keeps moving Suggs over. I think that's Suggs that he's controlling. But I threw a pick. And once I threw the pick, I was like, yep, that was definitely on me right there. I'm throwing into coverages I shouldn't be throwing into. Cover 6 formation, good defensive pick. But I'm counting, and I'm like, look at that. 2 linemen, 3 linebackers. So definitely that's what it is. So that's like 6 defensive backs, 2 linebackers, and 2 linemen. So I can't be throwing into that anymore. So I'm making a note to myself like, hey, I need to run the ball more. But he has the ball here, and he's moving it. And he throws underneath it, and I don't know what happened. I select the guy, and I miss my tackle, and he's off to the races. And Baltimore is in the end zone. And like I always say, man, you can win with any of these teams. Look at this guy right here, playing with the Baltimore Ravens, and he's giving me fits because he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? He knows how to play with his team. He understands the Baltimore Ravens, and he's using them to his advantage. Kudos. Good job. And if more people did that, you know how much like different variety in teams you can see online if people just pick like more teams as opposed to just going to Atlanta Falcons. And I'm not saying you're a lot of Atlanta Falcons fans. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. It's just there are more teams out there. I know that everybody's not Atlanta Falcons fans. So as you can see, I'm putting the ball on the ground because he's still in that defense. See that defense? There he goes again. 2 fat guys. Oh, this is a different one. This looks more like nickel. It's normal nickel. Trying to run up the middle. Oh my goodness. They're bringing me down. So I'm in a 3rd and 2 situation. Let's see what defense it comes out in. Alright, it's heavy set. Big 4 linebackers in the back. Just squeeze in here and just barely get the 1st down. Back to 1st down again. See what he comes out in. There he goes again, still in that defense. The boxes, look at the middle of the field, how wide open the middle of the field is. And that's what I'm looking at when I'm running the ball. I need to put it on running. Because every time I come out in more than 3 wide receivers, he comes out in this set. And what I did before in that first series was throw the ball. But he's still in that set, so I'm just going to run against it. So I'm just going to put the ball on the ground and just keep running against it until he comes out of his defense. And if he doesn't come out of his defense, then I gotta make him pay. I gotta make him pay. He's still in it. Try to flip over here because of that extra guy on the end over there. And he manages to stop me. So down to second down. 2nd and 9. Okay, so just a normal nickel over here. Get back inside. I'm just trying to run him more because I don't want to throw into it. I can throw, but I just don't want to force throws into it and end up what happened last time. And look at the time. It's only 4-minute quarters, so you gotta, these positions count. You gotta make these positions count. So I'm trying to convert here on 3rd down and can't. So I'm trying to take my field goal. And look at the kick meter. Look how fast this thing goes. And he threw me off because I wasn't expecting to go that fast. Look at that. So I missed the kick because of that. Like I said, it's different. It's a different experience. I hardly ever play off. Like, if it's not ranked, I'm not really playing the game. So I'm used to the way that game style plays. It's just a little bit different from offline. But nonetheless, I missed my field goal, and he's back on offense. Let's see what he brings to the table here. I'm trying to blitz off the middle. Like I said, maybe you guys know how I play. It's hard to counter what I do, but it's tight end right here run off the middle. I didn't expect him to run off the middle like that, and he gashes me off the field. So now I'm down 14-0 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. So it's not looking really good right now. Like he's really counted me on 2 big plays. Force up that turnover where he scores off of his running back out the backfield, and then he just gashed me upfield right now. So I need to turn around. I need to score right here before half because I get the ball at half, and at least try to score again in the 3rd quarter to tie this ball game up because time is against me right now. I gotta get up. I gotta get in this game. So we got 3 timeouts and 1 minute and 60 seconds left. Ken Trubisky channel is in the Tom Brady, but I still want to run the ball though. If he leaves any openings, I'm gonna try to run the ball. So good start right here with this out route. Get upfield, get a couple of yards. And I haven't used my timeout yet. So come out again in 4 wide. I'm gonna pass the ball one more time. Somebody open. I take off. Lucky I didn't fumble here. And he brings me down for about 8 yards. So I'm going to pass the ball again here for a 3rd time, and then he moves his lineman out the way. See how he moves his lineman out the way? And look at all that opening over there on the left. So I'm over here. I'm searching for a run play. I'm like, hey, there got to be some kind of run play on my. There it goes. I see one. I see, but I need one going to the left. There he goes. That one's going to the left. Let's auto to it. Hurry up to the line, snap the ball, and attack that opening he just left open. So I'm hoping that as a, teaching example for people that, overcommit their line. Now you have to commit the line too. The line is still part of the defense. And you can't allow one of your linemen to play out in coverage. And I mean, I take advantage of it. He's doing it again. Move over to the left. I'm going to attack that same line again. Let's find a play. No, one going to the left. There goes one to the left. There you go. Audible again. And you think you bring that lineman back over, but he doesn't. So just attack that line again. Get another huge 1st down. Let's see, I have one more timeout left. Hurry up to the line. Try to see if I can run a play. And that's the thing. It's like people want you to throw into what they have set up, and I don't like doing that. I don't know what it is you're doing. I don't know what that guy's doing over to the left, but if you're going to give me one side of your defense to play against, then I'm going to attack that side of your defense. So good sack here on 1st down. I'm down to 2nd down. So I'm going to try to gun it for the end zone. And what I was initially looking for here was Miller running this red post route right here. And I was looking for Meredith coming up behind him if that didn't open. So on the other side of the field, I'm setting up an out route with Wright. And I'm going to hold White over there in the 1st down market just in case, they spread out to go get White. He'll be open right there. So let's see what happens. Let's see what I'm reading. I'm going to go from left to right as I throw the ball. So I check there, none open. I check there, none open, none open. I go back to the outside. So that's just a read. And that's why I say it's easier for me to pass when it's a spread offense as opposed to bunch or close. Because your windows are limited. It's just that the only thing that makes those formations work is because people wait for the formation to go downfield, and they run those deep drags all the way upfield, and they clear your zones, and then you're able to hit them deep. And that's why it's so hard to run them in the red zone, because you need space to run those routes. But if you have a like spread formation like I do, then the defense the defense is spread out. It's like they're vulnerable. You can't cover everything all at once. So, and it gives you more options, and that was the option. I had 4 options there, and I went to the last option because all the 3 options were taken away. It just happened that the last option, right, was open over there on the out route. So, I was thinking he was going to move him again, but he's still running the same defense. And I'm trying to make him pay by running the ball more. So I'm tending, like I said, when I play people, I play them based on what they're giving me. So it depends on what you show me on the field. That's how I'm going to run my offense. So my offense isn't always the same. Like I'm calling plays to what I see, and if I see you doing certain things, then I'll call my plays accordingly, basically. So like, every game is always different. The way I'm playing him would be different from the way of my last video. I might call a select amount of plays because of maybe the way they're playing defense. So gotta keep that in mind too. But yeah, I'm just trying to just move the ball up here and score. And I'm still mindful of the 4th quarter. Like, hey, I need to make sure I get in the end zone here because anything happens in the 4th, you never know. So I'm trying to be real careful how I move the ball. And look at this tackle right here. Jeez, that's a good tackle. When he slid, I was like, I should have jumped. I should have hurdled. So I'm kind of figuring he's playing cover 2 right here. And I was going to send him on the streak, but I was like, nah, let me just leave him here and come back, just in case White doesn't get open. So, White doesn't get open. Then he stays down, just dump it down. Take what he gives. That's what if he's going to play cloth flats and take the top away, then just take what he leaves behind. He leaves the bottom behind. And like I said, the middle of his defense is just wide open. Like those 3 guys aren't supposed to do all of this work. Like, it's good for against pass plays, but if I'm running the ball, those 3 guys down there just can't do all that defense. They can't. You're leaving those 3 guys to play defense. Look all in the middle of the field. It's just wide open. It's wide open. So I'm tending to run more. Look at 13 rushes, 83 yards. Just because he's playing this open defense. But he's trying to switch up here a little bit. Because it's just short yardage. Good stop. 14th run play. Go 15th run play. Yeah, get another first down. All right. Starting 4th. So the thing I just got to get in the end zone. I forget I had Cohen on the field because I was going to pass. But I saw they had an open defense. And bang! What do you know? Turnover. First handoff for Cohen, and he fumbles the ball. And you see how he had his defense open? I was going to run in that gap. And that happens. So now I'm forced to play defense. I gotta play big here. I gotta come up with a big stop. I kind of figured to be running, clog the middle up, force him outside, and be able to wrap him up outside. 2nd down. Close formation. Remember I told you drag and post. Drag and post. Drag and post. There's the post. Not open. Take him down. Like I said, the options aren't there when you play. Because they're going to run their deep post. And once you can take it away, then there's really nothing else available. That's what I mean. It's a limited offense to be in. You do it when you can catch the defense off, but not all the time. And like I said, again, close formation, drag and post. I'm just looking who's coming across the field on the underneath and who's coming across the field on top. So he comes across underneath, and then he sneaks for the first down. Like I say, once that's taken away, there's no option. There's nothing else for you to do besides run and do what he's doing. So that's the bad thing about playing like close formation. And the way it works in Madden, because there's no rush, you can't get anybody in the backfield to put pressure on the quarterback, and you just stay in the pocket till somebody crosses the zone, and then it becomes open. So this is just straight luck, because his running back went on the route, and he left my guy to come to the quarterback. Because you saw that drag coming all the way across, wide open. So here I'm trying to blitz everybody because it's 4th and 18. I should have just left Fuller where it was. I think he would have covered that route because I know he's running a post out there. Should have left Fuller where it was. See, then when he had this option right here, and he almost converted for a first down. But it's 4th down and 18, and he punts the ball back. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. Can we come back? Can we score? Can we make this ball game interesting? Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's a real fun game. You just have to get used to the way the game plays offline. That's all. But it was fun. It was a fun game. Like I said, he's still leaving his defense open. Look at all this. Look at all this open right here. So I'm able to catch him right here and take my hand off the stick and wiggle my way around, and I'm able to get in the end zone. Touchdown! All right, we finally tied the ball game up. Now we're back on defense. Defense wins ball game. Defense wins ball games. So let's see if we can do something about his offense. Kind of stepped up my game ever since that touchdown, his second touchdown. I don't think he's crossed the 50-yard line moving the ball yet. He's kind of been holding tough, holding strong. I'm kind of anticipating what he's going to do before he does it. Oh yeah, I was thinking like if he does the play action, I can be in the backfield. If he does the play action, let's see if he does the play action. But he runs the ball and does the play action. I almost got him. And he gains off first down. All right, 2-minute warning. See, it's just anticipation. Like, what do you think he's going to be running right here? You think it's going to be a run play? I'm going to guess run. And I did get him correctly. Bring him down. It's all guesswork. I could guess wrong and he could gash me big. But I'm guessing correctly. Close formations. Post and drags. Post and drags. Where's the post coming from? Where's the drags coming from? There goes the drag underneath. Oh, he almost did it again. That's that same play that almost got me. That got him the touchdown. See, I almost missed. I don't know why that is. He almost missed him coming out the backfield. Post and drags. Where's the post coming from? Where's the post coming from? And where are the drags coming from? So I'm going to stay over here in case number 82 comes my way. Underneath comes, there's the post. I knock it down. 4th and 8. Is he going for it? Yes, he is. And he's coming out with 5 wide. So like I said, remember, play your assignments. You see, I missed a line over here on the left. You should have watched my last video. Remember I said about if you miss a line, what do? You didn't watch that video, so he's not seen over there on the left. Oh, I did. I realigned. Perfect. I realigned. I saw it then. So, let's see what happens here. I'm just looking for anything that comes across. I know there's another guy playing my exact same assignment on the other side. So I bump him, chug him, and I pass him over to the other side. I don't think he saw him. He throws over his way, and then, wow, picked it off. See, you just got to read your assignment. Don't overcommit. Let the other guy play his position. And he throws right into my coverage. And we turn it over. We turn him over in the 4th quarter. So I already had one fumble, so I'm like, please don't fumble the ball. As long as you don't fumble the ball, we got this game in hand. And this is a tough road back. We're just grinding and grinding and grinding. Playing good defense. Reading what he was giving to me and then trying to attack his exposure on defense. And it kind of worked out to our advantage. So I hope, of course, if I do play him again, he's going to use it as a learning lesson. And more likely he's going to come back with a different style of defense. But, like I say, I play to what to what you give me. This is what you're presenting, and that's what I have to attack. And I attack the weak center of his defense because that's what he left open most of the game. In the run game, if you see the stats at the end of the game, running really was the whole key to the game. I kept the ball on the ground because of the defense he was playing. So right now I'm out of timeouts, so I'm like, all right, let me go out here and try to kick the field goal because I figured he was going to use that last timeout and call a timeout, so which he does. Calls a timeout. But see, I'm on 2nd down, so I still got an extra down to burn. So there's a stop clock feature. Just go ahead and stop the clock. So I don't have no more timeouts. Just spike it, and it takes me out of the last-minute field goal. Hopefully they fix it in Madden 19 because it seems kind of like, hey, I'm at his home. I should still be in freezing the kicker mode, but if you do this, you kind of negate him calling that timeout because I had an extra down. I'm going to kick a regular field goal and get out of here with the win. So if you guys enjoyed the gameplay, subscribe again on Unranked Match. Thanks again to Winning Champ 13. Thanks for fair play. Thanks for the game. And hopefully next time I'll try to see if I can get into more games. But like I said, my time is limited. And I don't really play on ranked match games that much, so this just one. I had some free time, and he requested to play, so I was able to play one game. So yeah, we're able to knock it down and end the ball game. Till next time, fellas. If you enjoyed the gameplay, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me one time. Bang! And until next time, I'll holla at you, dudes. Later. Alright then. 1.
How would you do? Wait, no.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA.